better get started. Alright. I need to pop up. 4K, get this all ready to go. Hey guys, J19 brought to you another video, and we are back. Well, actually, we're live, not video. We're back live for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo. I played on the Switch 2 a little bit. I gave my overall thoughts on Twitter. I'm definitely like enjoying it so far, but it's like, I'm not seeing a whole lot of people covering this on the Xbox Series X or S in general. I see a couple people post about it, but not a whole lot. It's like, what if I just stream for a little bit? We're gonna probably do the opening chapter just to give you guys an idea how it looks. Probably gonna start out in graphics modes. That's like 4K. That's like the highest visual, stunning look of the game. Just to show off how it looks on my Xbox Series X. Of course, I am streaming this through the Elgato, so on your end, it's not going to look any different than, if you're on stream. And, but anyways, I'm looking forward to this. It's been, a really hype thing. Coming to Xbox, also the Switch 2. This is big for Square. And I'm super happy about it. I'm super stoked about Part 3. Hamaguchi did talk about that we're going to have They got preparations for a review or announcement of Part 3 in the works. They are initializing it. They're like finalizing it, whatever. That's exciting. It's like summer's right around the corner. We're just about ready to be in May. There is a big state of play rumor that's going to be like big time first party, big time third party, because they can't fit everything in summer games. It's only going to be like 2 hours long. And Jeff Keighley can't make it a 3-hour show. So Sony has to pick up the slack, and then Nintendo, and of course Xbox, and any other people that have some stuff going on with gaming and stuff like that. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Happy for you guys to check this out. If you're watching this on YouTube after I upload it, thank you guys so much for checking this out. Let me know if you guys are playing this on Xbox. Have you guys played on PlayStation, PC, or you guys are a Switch 2 user? Like to see how hype you guys are for Rebirth, and more importantly for Part 3. So what I said, let's get right into this. I just downloaded this. I thought about streaming it later, but I'm gonna stream it now because I got a little bit of time before I got stuff to do. So with that said, let's get right into the nitty gritty. Move my keyboard out of the way. Okay, we're good to go. Oh, looking forward to this, folks. Everything's looking good. Oh, the music. I'm still gonna have my name in the corner. Okay, Xbox. Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna deal with it. I don't know. You guys really want to see the story so far? I mean, it's only a few minutes long. I could do this. I can readjust the volume of the game. I guess we'll do this. Let me get everything set up first. I'm gonna play on dynamic mode, active, forget, remember. I like the world map bigger. Since I can't really show you guys the map behind my camera, I'm just gonna leave it as the tracker. So it'll be easier for you guys to see. Hey, the market's just over there. Just make it a little easier on you guys. And then hide the chat logs. I mean, I'm just gonna speaker name. I like that. Graphics. I'll leave it at graphics mode for now. I am gonna switch around some stuff. I think I'm gonna leave this at like 1 because somebody's looking at my Switch 2 stuff, and I was like, "Why is your camera so far out?" So, we'll see how my sound is. Looks like it's just hitting about the green. I can turn my end down a little bit. Yeah, we're good. It's just on my end, it's loud. I'll do story so far. Let this thing rumble.
There is so much to tell. Where should I even start? With all that we saw, what we heard, what we felt, this planet of ours destiny, our part in it. Best to start at the beginning, perhaps. Midgar, the city of Mako, ruled by the Shinra Electric
I love
Power
this
Company,
recap. So
who
good.
drained the planet of its very essence, the life stream, and processed it for industry as Mako. Our world was dying, and so few could hear her cries for mercy. Those who could rose up in her defense. The anti-Shinra rebels, Avalanche. Among them, Cloud Strife, an ex-soldier hired by the Resistance to destroy Reactor 1. In Sector 8, amidst the aftermath of the attack, Cloud met a flower seller named Aerith. She offered him a yellow blossom. One said to symbolize reunion.
Reunion. Yeah.
And thus was destiny set in motion.
Yeah, I love remakes so much.
With
I love it so
Reactor
much.
1
This
gone, Avalanche set their sights
blew my mind back in
on
2020 and
Reactor 5.
2021.
Unfortunately, they were playing right into Shinra's
Still blows my
hands.
mind how good it
The
is.
company was able to draw the wool over the people's eyes. And in the end, destroyed Sector 7, killing thousands and laying the blame at Avalanche's feet. Though dear friends were lost, Avalanche had no time to grieve. Aerith had struck a deal with Shinra, who took her into custody. With her capture, Shinra's obsession was within reach. The fabled Promised Land. For Aerith was the last of the Cetra, the ancient stewards of the planet. And only she could guide them to paradise. To save her, the team infiltrated the Shinra building, the company's beating heart. It was here that I, another prisoner, joined their story and assisted them in freeing Aerith.
Oh, just a snit.
Yet during our flight, we came face to face with a man thought dead.
Sephiroth.
The vaunted war hero, Sephiroth. Before he could be stopped, Cloud's foe fled with the corpse of Genova, the cataclysm from the stars and the catalyst of our plight. Eventually, we too made good our escape. Pursuing troopers defeated, we raced toward Midgar's edge. Yet Sephiroth once again intervened. Suddenly, deafening screams rent the air. Whispers, the arbiters of fate, descended upon the city. Before their imposing wall, Aerith warned us. This was Destiny's crossroads.
Yeah, chapter 18 was nuts.
Every moment, every action, every step taken had all been as the Whispers willed it. To fight them was to break free. On the other side of fate, Sephiroth waited, the Whispers undulating within him. Cloud brought his blade down upon his rival, sundering destiny. The fight won, and the shackles of destiny broken. We stood before the unknown.
Oh shoot, they
A
dropped
world
a
of
Resident Evil
boundless
movie
freedom.
trailer. Cool. I'll have to check
It
that
was
out later.
there, beyond where fate could follow, that a new journey began.
Alright. Sunset got my attention a little bit. Alright, now we're back. We're back to it. New game. Dynamic. Active. Yeah, you can start being high level characters, hefty amount of gil, armor, material, etc. Note the new weapons must be acquired through gameplay, so you're just gonna get like maxed out Buster Sword, maxed out gil, hefty amount of gil and stuff like that. You can play it like that. Or you got the, which is also confirmed, is the streamlined progression system. They had a remake. So in this demo, it's going to drop on Rebirth for everybody on June 3rd, along with the PC lighting. So if you guys are wondering why the lighting hasn't been fixed on PS5 yet, or better, it's because of waiting until June 3rd. I guess they're probably still tweaking things, whatever the case may be. But I will say this, before you start the Xbox Series X version, I'm not against the Switch 2 version. The only nitpicks I have is they did have to dial back a lot of assets to make it run at least stable condition, which is great. And I will say that handheld mode is not exactly the best way to play it. I think docked looks way better. Especially the hair, the character models, like everything else looks a little bit better. But if you're on the go, you don't really care about how the game looks. As long as it plays, you're having fun, like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm just glad it's on Switch 2. Also happy it's on Xbox now, especially the demo. Like, it's a heavy demo. Like, this is first 2 chapters. I get, like, it's either like a 3.5 hour story. You just play the story bit, so you skip all the world intel stuff. Or if you like to explore the world, level up, have some fun, 100% like the grasslands area, which is chapter 2, and do all the mini games, side quests. They look at about 10+ hours experience, which is fantastic, which is big. PlayStation 5 didn't get that. PC didn't even get a demo either. But you gotta just buy the PC version if you're a PC player, and just hopefully you liked it. PS5, we have the demo of play chapter 1. They didn't show the whole chapter 1. It cut off just after Sephiroth walks through the fire. I'll showcase that in just a short bit. But yeah, it's definitely at the point where it's at the point where it's like we got the Junon small demo area. It wasn't the full region. It's like just a small portion, and they had the story bit at the end. Like, this is big. It's a fleshed out demo, like, for everybody to play on Xbox and Switch 2. It's not on PlayStation or PC. So if you wonder if this demo's coming to those count systems, it's not. We just got the demo for PlayStation 5, and then PC didn't get a demo. But by then we already played it, so I'm excited. Let's get started here. I'm just super excited about this. Trying to find the best way to do it, and it looks like the game is just super loud.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
Alright, here we go.
I'm here on the Midgar Expressway.
This is the graphics mode.
The scene is
Just a
indescribable.
refresher.
Countless buildings have been leveled, and part of the road has collapsed. The smoke rising from the rubble is reminiscent of a funeral pyre. Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the...
And this is a 91 gigabyte demo, which has to take assets from the full game. But you're playing the first full chapters and this opening section, so that's why it's so big.
1 and 2. After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche. The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai and has begun investigations into the matter.
Yeah. When I first saw this back in 2024, I was blown away. I was like, what is going on? Like this whole section here. I'm surprised they actually kept this in the demo. I thought they were gonna hold out until the release, but I'm glad. I'm kind of glad it's here too, because by now, I think everybody saw the intro. It is like, unless you're purposely avoiding anything with Rebirth for the last like 2 years or so, 2.5 years, you're just like gonna be mind blown playing this section and be like, wait, what? What's going on? But Square keeping it in there. They figure that most people have seen the intro. Most people have seen the playthrough of Rebirth on PC and PS5. So it's like, which is a good call. It's a good call to keep this in, because this was not in the demo that we played in PS5. Like, they kept this quiet. Like, even the content creators, they got hands-on, like behind the scenes. Like, this was watched from their path, like from their review. Like, they didn't see this coming. Like, this is all brand new.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 flight.
Boy, that tornado really did a number on the city.
I thought another reactor blew up.
Which must have been caused by the tornado.
Man, when it rains, it pours.
As you can see. Ah, over there! Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
We still have one suspect.
you're right.
Ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword. Highly dangerous.
I repeat, the fugitive is an ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword.
Back over here!
Get him on board! Prep for takeoff!
The rescue team has pulled people from the rubble.
I know one thing I gotta do. I gotta turn the music down.
Quick,
Get
the camera off them.
It blares. It like is like loud.
Come on, this way.
I don't mind the voices and stuff being in the yellow, but when the music gets going, it's like in the red. So I gotta adjust some stuff.
Move it! We're taking off!
Yeah, first time seeing it, it's like, what is going on? This is like Zach's. This is like the world Zach's in right now.
The survivors are being taken away! I died here!
I'm gonna try not to spoil stuff. Play the game, play the demo, and just talk about the areas we're in. Just in case any of you guys are watching this like on YouTube later on, and you guys are Xbox players, you haven't seen Rebirth at all, like it would give you a chance to like just play this like
Could you look after my
completely
friend?
blind
Just for a
without
bit.
me spoiling a
Too
whole
much
lot.
Mako, but he'll be fine.
Or switch 2 players if you're watching this for the first time on Xbox. Say, hey, I wonder how it looks on Xbox. I will be switching. I'll play on 4K for a while, the graphics mode, and I will switch over to performance just to show off a little bit. Right now I'm playing graphics mode just to show you like the highest fidelity of like. Yeah, we're here. That's definitely 30 FPS. I can definitely feel it. On the Switch, on handheld mode, even dock, like you don't feel like you don't feel 30 as much. In a good way. It's a lot more smoother. Console's like 30's fine. I'm definitely like spoiled because I like 60 FPS. Yeah, we'll get the controls back here. Okay. We're gonna look around, see how it looks graphically. Looks fine. Granted, I am playing on my 1440p monitor, so like the 4K doesn't really do a whole lot for me. There we go.
Get away from her! He's got a buster sword!
God, that's so sick. visually stunning. I know I say fine, but it's actually pretty stunning. Like this is what the base PS5 graphics mode looks like. So right away, Xbox and PS5 are definitely like neck and neck for a video then.
Bye now.
Yeah, beat. Yeah, like the music's too loud. I need to fix that. I can turn down my end, it doesn't do anything. No.
Where's the agent? Heads are gonna roll if we don't find her. Just shut the hell up and search.
This is so messed up. All of it. But I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
Yeah. Character models look so good. So crisp. Oh, that's my controller light, man. It's like, what the heck?
All right then. Seeing as we've got the time, want to tell the rest of us about you and your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure. If Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem. It's cool.
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then, and what little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere,
There you go,
job
the
of a lifetime
flashback.
came. A mission with Sephiroth. I couldn't believe my luck. It's really coming down, huh? Hey man, feeling any better?
I'm good.
Sure don't look it. Wish I could help, but never been motion sick. Sorry, man. Ready to do
Yeah, I
this?
really love the flashback, how they handled it in Rebirth. Looks so good. They show the characters, the story, the music.
Hey, rein it in.
Sorry. No can do.
Kids.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on a mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first. What do they do? Call a ceasefire with Utah. Stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor. Another one of those Turks gigs.
Fine. Job's a job, I guess. Where is it?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Got some feeds at R12.
Let's go.
I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the master volume by like 2 points. Lower the music by a couple points as well. I think we should be good to go. Yeah, this game's too loud. I don't know if you guys can hear me through the game, but
You take one, I'll take the other.
way better.
Wait in the truck.
No way! I got this!
There we go. Fuck myself, bro. There we go. Oh, you even staggered them too. I'm so used to playing the Switch 2 version, so I'm pushing A. Well, it would be B, but I'm pushing A to dodge the controller here. It's actually B, which would have been AM. Well, you guys get the circle on that PlayStation.
He was in a different league from the rest of us.
I don't know why Square did that, but they switched things around for Switch 2, so I need to get used to it again.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain.
I guess I'll
only
just
made
leave it at
things
that.
worse. People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
Yeah, Nibelheim looks very crispy.
Home sweet home, right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents though, right?
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father...
Whoa there! Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting. I'm Xander, the mayor here.
There's the mayor.
I wanted to greet you myself, to welcome you to our humble little town. Please, if you'll follow me.
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
Cool. Okay, so B is how you do the barrel roll. Let's practice that so I get my mindset.
I've been thinking about joining the military.
Alright, push B to close. Yeah, you can photo mode, all that. Let's go systems. There you go to audio. That's better. Oh, the sound effects is really loud. Let me see. Sound effects, yeah. Right there, about 7. Okay. I'll keep the speech in the song at 10.
some time now. If you need help, just say the word.
I can probably raise this up. We'll leave it right there and see what happens. I'm gonna talk to somebody, see how it looks.
So, any friends here you want to see? Maybe a girlfriend?
That's better. That's way better. Everything's hitting the way I want it.
Speaking of which, I'll bet you're dying to hear about mine. Am I right?
Backwater is an understatement. Don't blame you for getting the hell out of here. They got anything worth eating?
Okay. I'm gonna switch this over to let's see, sharper images, softer image. Let's do sharp. Okay, here's your streamline. I usually do this because it's easier for me to get more XP, 3 times AP gain. So if you just don't want to do anything else, but you want to make the game was less grindy, like leveling up your material and stuff, or even leveling up your characters, you can do this. This is what I recommend for especially like people that just don't want to grind a whole lot. They would just want to play through the story. Like you can just do this. You'll level up very nicely, and you'll have a lot of maxed out materials, and you will be able to have significant builds without like sitting there like in the VR missions and stuff like that, or constantly battling mobs and bosses too, or like the a battle arena, stuff like that. So like you got that. I don't know why I keep looking over here. My camera's over here, right here. But anyways, that's why I have it like this. I don't mess around with anything like this because it's not really my thing. Max damage minigames, I'm not sure like what minigames they're talking about. Maybe they're talking about like maybe some like spoilers. Gears and Gambit, right? Maybe because your robots don't do a whole lot of damage. Maybe they'll max them out where they just like go through like the Gears and Gambit stuff, and maybe Fort Condor. So there's that. So let's go ahead. Everything looks good. Yeah, you can definitely tell right away, like the menu here, everything looks softer. But here's the trade-off: 60 FPS. Like even my capture card loves it. But look how softer everything looks.
Hey, do you think I could maybe?
This is what I play the base PS5 on. PS5 Pro, you're talking 4K, upscale to 4K, and it's 60 FPS everywhere. And with the PSSR2 kicking in, the game looks bonkers. The only thing they can probably fix on it is the lighting with the PC lighting, which that's why they like the elevators and stuff like that. I'll show you later on in this game. But I think I'll play on performance for a while, just to give you guys a little heads up how it looks, how it feels.
How's it going over there? You done yet?
Doggy.
Bees in the area. All children, return to your homes.
Yeah, I think I'll leave it at 60 because I like the 4K. Don't get me wrong, I love the way the images look, but I'm not big on the 30 FPS unless it's on the Switch, or if I'm playing a game on PlayStation 4. For some reason, games running 30 FPS for me on like PlayStation 5 or even like the Xbox Series X with Rebirth, it just don't feel smooth, right? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like a home console just doesn't like, just especially the current gen. 30 FPS is like my eyes have to get used to it, which it did. Don't get me wrong, I got used to it pretty fast. But this is definitely way smoother. 60 FPS is definitely way smoother, and that's why I prefer. But albeit you are sacrificing how the game looks, it's more blurred. The image quality is not great.
Sephiroth's in there right now. Would kill for a shot of him. But I should probably wait till later, huh? Mind asking Sephiroth to come out?
Alright, so now we can go. Let's just get past this part here. Yeah, I got that. I can view the map. This is what your map looks like. This is what Nibelheim looks like. This is huge. And you will explore, spoiler alert, you will explore most of this. so you're gonna have a lot to explore. These regions are massive. They're not gonna show me the world map, which is fine.
Outside without worrying about a monster's skin.
So how did it feel being back up there?
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess? After 2 years away and all that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's thinking. I will say, like, during cutscenes like this, even in performance mode, it looks fantastic. Like, it looks so good. It's just when you finally get in game, you definitely see the sacrifice you have to do to make it 60 FPS. Also, another heads up too, if you're new watching this, you do have terrain action. So if you're not too far up, like look at Cloud, a lot of people go down this ladder over here. Like go back down the ladder, but watch what you can do with Cloud. If you're not too high and there's like a ledge or something you can drop down on, watch this.
Rest up tonight.
I almost crushed that guy, but I thought that was very nice. It's just, it was a pretty nice touch. That's one of the benefits like Rebirth gives you over Remake. It's like Remake, there's like they put a couple like pieces of junk in the way. It's like I can't climb over that, but now in Rebirth, you can. Like long as it's not like a wall, like a game wall, you should be able to.
Ah, Shinra's here, I see. Thank you for coming.
You're Shinra? Shinra?
Oh, whoops. I didn't recognize you, Cloud. How you've grown. I must say, you look dashing in that uniform.
You're so cool. You're so cool. You a soldier?
Crazy kid.
You a shoulder?
You're a shoulder. I had to do that. That's pretty funny dialogue exchange. We'll go see Cloud's mom.
Then I stop by my mom's. Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
Yeah. Go on.
Arthritis in my hands starting to act up.
My dad died when I was a kid. So after I left for Midgar, she was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years. First time. And last.
I'll be right there.
Cloud, is that you?
Hey.
Welcome home. Come in. Let me get a good look at you.
Come in, Cloud.
My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice. I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say.
Claudia.
They are feeding you properly, aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
Huge! Can I touch it?
Everyone, please, calm down.
Huh? You went to my place?
Yes, we did, Tifa.
I figured you might be there.
Wait a second. You two were neighbors?
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
Our reasons, huh? Bet most of them had to do with you.
Barrett's being funny. Yeah, I will say between the Switch 2 and the Xbox and the PlayStation and the PC version, you're gonna be like the Switch 2. They sacrificed by this table's completely bare. There's like none of this stuff on the table in the Switch 2. But it's a nice, wonderful sacrifice because you're making the game run as best as it can, as consistent as it can on the Switch 2. So like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, this is just stuff that people are gonna look at maybe for like 5-10 seconds.
Remember my cat?
Her name was Fluffy, I think?
Yeah. She was always disappearing, and that day was no different.
Poor cat, Fluffy. Oh, there's a chest I didn't grab yet. You can kind of see the map on my screen. Huh. So what's the difference between the track? Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm curious why. Is it gameplay maybe? Okay, minimap. What's the difference? What's the difference between... Oh, I bet. Oh, it's just dynamic. Okay. That's better. There we go. I was like, wait a minute, I had it on tracker, but I didn't set the other one on tracker either, so I just make it a little more easier for people. Well, you can see like the bottom portion of the map. It wasn't like really worth it.
You went into my room?
I did.
Okay, so there's no music sheet. In the PS5 version, you had a music sheet.
Did you actually play it?
Yeah, one town on it. Make a splash on your vacation. It's got Zell from Final Fantasy VIII with his dolphin. I think, does he have like a dolphin move? There's not really anything I can play. I'm waiting for the music sheet, but okay, that's enough. You guys are here to see gameplay and story and stuff like that. There you go, crowd. That's what you get. A little bit of music from me.
Wow. Where'd you learn to do that?
Hey, you gotta play for us sometime.
Well, shit. You're a merc of many talents.
Thank you, thank you.
You went through my stuff?
I did.
I know I shouldn't have.
Cloud! You asshole!
Well, that's it for that. I don't really need that chest, but I'm just gonna grab it.
You worked out with everyone?
Just for a bit.
Could you keep up?
if we do it again with more dialogue.
Weak legs betray a weak mind.
All right, everybody, gather round. It's time to
Takes me back.
Ready to get started?
Divas have memories. Wait, did I get this chest? I don't think I did, but yeah, I didn't.
Nothing we can do about the mountain.
Is he like Sephiroth too?
Keep our village safe.
Thank you. Bow wow wow.
Is Sephiroth a friend of yours? Better get a good night's sleep.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
Jeez. It gets loud. When you have a lot of NPCs just shouting, there's not much I can do with that other than I can turn down the speech, but then the rest of the speech should be super low.
A soldier.
And you are?
Richard Sangan. A humble traveler of the world. And teacher of martial arts to the youth. Well-toned, but lacking mass. You need to bulk up.
Who asked you?
You could learn a lot from me.
Pass.
Don't be shy. I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128. In fact, one of them's from this very village.
Oh, I wonder if we can see Zangan in part 3.
Tifa.
Sure.
Is that for chapter 1? He disappeared,
A
right?
real talent, that one.
So we don't know if he's
far.
Well, I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, right.
But
Yeah, right.
he does
Got anything to say for
survive
yourself?
this.
I didn't
Like
know.
he's past chapter 1, or this flashback, because Tifa talks about later on in the game. I'm not gonna say where, just in case you're new to the game. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that we don't see neither hear about him. I wonder if he's gonna come back in part 3. Like, we're gonna be exploring and like he's gonna be somewhere and like Tifa's gonna be like, Zangan, my like master, you're here, like you're still
I'd be
alive.
interested to see
Like,
how one of Shinra's
that'd be cool.
finest
Be so
fights.
sick. Oh, and welcome to the person that's lurking. Welcome to the stream. Just want to give you a shout out, say hi, and hope you have a wonderful day. Definitely enjoying myself with this game, and
Didn't really notice
I'm
at the
looking forward to
time,
part 3 so
but
much.
Looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself. What you looking at?
This landscape.
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
All right.
Yeah,
Will do.
Sephiroth, you're not acting like yourself. Kind of worried there.
Night.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to part 3 so
I
much.
tried, but I couldn't
Can't
get
stop
sleep
thinking
that
about
night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me.
Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
Oh,
That
boy.
was years ago, Brian. She's old enough to make her own decisions now.
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Brian!
Sephiroth, sir,
I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa, you can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin!
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
For posterity, sir?
Not today.
Can you talk to him?
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on. Where's the harm in that? There?
I'll take that. Really important picture. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thanks.
Say cheese!
Sounds like you were having a good time.
One more!
Yeah, I guess we were.
Later.
For a while.
The reactor was halfway up Mount Nebel. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
Crisp, clean. Oh yeah, we get the sprint, all that good stuff. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know how to play this. Oh, I whiffed that one.
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
I love the
Man,
dialogue
I wish
here.
I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips. I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool.
Yeah, this shot with the music, so good. I've seen a lot of like FF7R fans or even FF7 fans get to this point and it's like getting so emotional. I didn't get emotional. It hit me in like holy crap, I'm actually playing this game. Like this game is real, right? And music with like the credits and stuff like that with the all the developers' names pop up
Everything
on the screen.
okay? Not going too
So
fast for
good.
you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Guess you really are the best there is.
Yeah, I can definitely tell the difference. The PlayStation, PC, and the Xbox have so much more like assets on the ground and stuff, all the foliage. The Switch 2, they got rid of like about half of it. They had to. Like, if you want like a nice solid 30 FPS experience from that Switch 2, they had to cut a lot of the foliage out. Like again, like the stuff on the table, stuff off the walls. Like, I know a lot of people are like making fun of the Switch 2's like, well, at least the game works and it's functional and people are enjoying it. Like, that's why I want to play this on Xbox. You kind of show it off like the Xbox Series X, because again, like, there's not a whole lot of Xbox coverage on this game, and like, this is a big deal. Like, Xbox players should be showing this game out, should be like, you know, playing a demo, enjoying it, talking about like what's their experience, because the devs are listening. So if there's any issues with the game or any like feedback, like, I know part 3 is done, like they're just polishing up and stuff, but they can still like make updates, and like when this game launches for Xbox and Switch 2, like they can make updates for that version of the game if there's anything wrong with it or any kind of feedback. Like, they're not afraid to like do updates. That's why I do think the people have like the first impressions and stuff. Like, the more people that cover it, the more the feedback they get. They got a little over a month. Oh, it's gonna be like hitting gold soon. So like, the game's just about done. I don't know how old this version of the game is, but if there's anything like any bugs, any minor issues, they can fix it with a patch, right? I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a patch day one, at least for the game for Switch 2 and the Xbox. Hopefully Switch 2, like especially handheld, gets a little more. They tweak it a little bit to make it a little more smoother. Other than that, I think it's good for a handheld system. And so far on Xbox, putting it back on graphics mode, I think. Just to play around with a little bit. And this is, yeah, the everything's a lot more clear. It looks so much better. So if you're not a stickler for like 60 FPS, you just want the best bang for your buck for visuals, play in graphics mode. You get a solid 30 FPS. The game looks great. There are some little softness, but it looks way better than it does in performance. If you're all about the 60 FPS, a lot of people said like the performance smooth is better. I like sharp better. I think for me at least.
And they're not nice. What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that.
I'm gonna switch back and forth. So probably then before the next battle, I'll switch it to performance smooth. This should show you guys what it looks like.
Bye.
Yeah, he's done.
That was awesome.
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
Best graphics. I know I keep changing, but I wanna. I'll play on smooth. I think I'm gonna play on smooth for just a short little bit, right? Alright, this is smooth. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. All yours.
You know what to do, Cloud.
Yeah, I know how to play.
Piece of cake.
So sick. Okay, so in case you guys are wondering, the combat for Rebirth is different. It looks the same, but they did make some tweaks, like especially Cloud. Cloud is a all-around badass now because he can attack in the air a lot better. He can do combos in the air. He can do moves in the air. Tifa, if you get synergy skills and abilities later on, you can help. Like Cloud can lift her up with his sword, get her up in the air, and she can even pull off some combos. Same with other characters too. There are like I think 1-2 characters that can't do anything in the air because how they are. But other than that, like Tifa gets a boost in the air. Barrett does his thing. Aerith can cast magic. Of course, does a little staff attack. But Cloud is overall like to do that. You gotta like hit the dodge button, hold square, and then he'll go up in the air like towards that target. But if you don't do that, if you hit circle or circle B, especially B or A on the controller. No, it's B on both Switch 2 and Xbox. Excuse me. If you hit that, you hit the attack button, X or Y. You are going to be doing a magical beam attack, which is non-elemental out of his sword. I think it's real nice. Just want to give you guys a little heads up about that too. What kind of changes you have? There are some parries in this game as well. Whoa. You don't need to parry material. You can still block, dodge and block. Let's see if I can pull off some parries, right? The parries is like blocking at the right time, at the perfect time when they're about ready to land a hit on you. No, you can't block like unblockable attacks.
Come on, soldier.
Or
You can do
overpowerful
better than that,
attacks.
can't you?
For now. You do get material that once you maxed out will do that.
Just you watch.
We'll see. Yeah, right there. RB or any or any button that's up here. You hit that. Once you do it at the right time, perfect time, you do a perfect block. So we'll see if we can do it. Oh, wow. That was horrible. Come on, do it again. Right there. You can take advantage of that. I don't know what happened. I kind of want like, yeah, I did this. And then I can do fire.
Calling, gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
But that's parry. Parry's a lot more fun in this game. You don't need material to do it. Yeah, I can switch characters. I was in the middle of that. Right, come on, do it again. Somebody. I want to show you guys aerial attack if I can. He can do this. He can do this. He can do this. He can go back in the air. And then he can also do braver in midair. That's how sick it is. Like, it's so amazing. For some reason, the parry for me is a little off. Because it might be because my Elgato is like, it lags like a half a second. Or maybe like maybe a half a second delay. It's not too bad, but you feel it. So the delay is a little bit off. I have to get used to it. But yeah. I can block though. Do this. I parried both of those attacks. Nice. Oh, buddy. Wait, can I do a limit break in midair? No. I hit the wrong button.
Long way to go.
Shall we pick up the pace?
That's cool.
Not unless we
I just pull off a
absolutely have
parry
to.
and a parry of
Our
the
guide might
next
not be
attack.
so lucky next
like,
time.
Simultaneously.
Then, how about I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys? I'll be careful.
You'd better.
Cool. See you at the reactor.
Yeah, I guess for this stream, I'll show you how to do material and stuff like that. I normally skip the tutorial because I've done it before. So yeah, you go here, click on cloud, you hit the Y button, you select, and you hit assess material, so now he can assess things. And you can cast better spells once they level up, get enough AP. So it's kind of like Remake. So if you play Remake, you know about the material system. It's pretty much similar. The only thing I will say too, I'll show you guys real quick. Let's say you want to change materia, but you don't want to scroll through like all the materia. If you hit the bumper buttons on Xbox, you can go through like your green magic materials, your command materials, your independent, your support materia. Like you can go individually categorize a materia and scroll down. You don't have to scroll down through all anymore. That's one thing they changed, which I very, very love. And then you hit the select button or the share button. It will take you to, well, not really share button, it's the back button. It'll take you to like this screen here. You can like switch out material among everybody. It's a lot easier to do as well. Yeah, I know how to do that. Only thing different is motions are different
now. Piece of cake.
Combat's so sick. I do have a little bit of time. I do have to get some stuff done. So I'm gonna stream this for a little while longer, probably another hour, just to show the game off some more, and then I'll upload the stream to YouTube for those of you who are watching this on YouTube. You guys enjoy that too. Okay, a couple more birds. Oh man, I tried to dodge that midair. Didn't work. Okay.
Bird. Bye. Come on.
Nice, blocked it.
See ya. Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
Yeah, it takes a little bit longer to get through like the parries and stuff like that. To get used to them. But once you figure out the enemy's like movement and like exactly when to block, when to parry, it's like it's so slick when you pull it off. And on top of that too, it builds up ATB, so it's like you're not taking any damage at all, and you're building up ATB that way. And of course, since this game allows you to climb, don't be afraid to try to climb up stuff, because you never know. If you play this game like Remake, you'd be like, how'd I get this materia? You know? Climb up. Wind material.
Hey, not that way.
Oh. Yeah, bridge is out.
It's a dead end. Rockslide took out the bridge a while ago. Come on back, okay?
Okay.
Rush location, so they do have little, you know, it's a little hidden loading once in a while, but it's not that big. Not that big of a deal. I don't even think this is really called hidden loading. You can see the other side. This is more like just gameplay.
This way. Gotta make a detour through a Shinra facility.
To think I almost made you our guide. Good thing I reconsidered. Otherwise, you'd have led us straight off a cliff. Lead on.
Yes.
Tifa's happy, but Cloud's like, ah, didn't mean to. Alrighty. Let's go in. Yeah, my PC's kicking on. Working. Oh, I'm playing the game through Elgato. I gotta power up a little more. I don't know what that fan noise was. It's just my PC going to like power mode. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I can parry this guy. There we go. Nice.
Calling fit. Piece of take.
3,200 damage with fire. Wow. Hello, Jeff.
The reactor may have been around for a while, but there are still pockets of Mako gas all over the mountain. Try not to breathe it in if you can.
Don't want to get Mako poisoning.
At least the character's louder than the song music.
Mako gas levels reduced by 20%. Mako gas levels reduced by 70%. No Mako gas detected. Elevator access granted.
The funny thing is, that wasn't supposed to go sideways like that. It's supposed to be able to turn it. The how's he at? Ooh. Yeah, okay, so I will say this, the PC lighting on the Xbox demo is good. Just like Switch. I'll say this too, the Xbox Series X PC lighting is definitely a little bit more crispy, a little bit better. It's not a knock on the Switch too. I just like to compare because like I got experience of actually on everything. Xbox right now, PC earlier, Switch 2 earlier yesterday, day before, and then was it yesterday the demo came out, right? Was it yesterday? I can't keep up. Was it 2 days ago? But anyways, yeah, and I played the PS5 version at launch, so.
Come on.
If you're asking me right as of right now, playing the demo, Switch 2 demo of this, playing obviously the PC version, and playing the PS5 and the PS5 Pro version, as of right now, I do play on PC, right? That's the thing I'm trying to figure out too, if I want to stream Part 3. If I do, hopefully the game runs fantastic on when it launches. I hope it does. Square's been pretty good about that lately. Some people's rigs haven't been playing Rebirth well. They have to like have some mods like add settings and stuff. I don't know what's going on when they're in, but it plays well on mine. But I will say that the textures do look better on PC if you max everything out and you play like at 60 FPS or lower. It depends, like especially my rigs from 2022. However, if I'm just don't want to play on PC in my studio, I just want to like just relax in my recliner and like play the PS5 Pro version, that is the way to go. Like the PS5 Pro version is the best way to go if you just want to have some comfort gaming, but you want the best of the best you can possibly get. The PS5 Pro is bottom line the best of all of them. But if you have a PC, that's the best version. If you have the Switch 2 and you just want to like game on the move and stuff like that, it's great. Xbox so far looks on par for PlayStation 5. I'll say that. With the PlayStation 5 does not have the PC lighting. I will say that. Okay, it doesn't have the PC lighting. This one does. I can tell right now the rain looks great. You can see it. Yeah, you can see details. This is what I like about this demo. Right here, you can see the details like the puddles, the reflections, and stuff like that, and just. This is my favorite part of the demo, like just showcasing like the power of like the console you're on or PC. Looks fantastic. Got Elixir. Move everybody. I will say this too. spoilers as well. The one thing that I hope Part 3 brings along is more like environmental, atmospheric weather, like some rain maybe, or some more cloudiness, different time of day. Like just, I know Part 3 we got a lot more special environments to be visiting and stuff like that. But I would love to have like a level where it rains. Like this. I think this looks great. I know it's all grayed out here with, you know, the gray and the blacks and the stuff like that, but
Then let me go first.
Hey, I'm the guide here.
love the atmosphere. The only thing Rebirth struggles with is like most of the game is like noon. The sun's at noon. That's where you play the game mostly. There are some spots where the game has some nighttime, which is very little bit. Like dungeons look fantastic. But it's just like when you're out and about and it's just like noon lighting, baked lighting, whatever they use. It's just like, I hope in Part 3 that they have like more ways to use lighting in different ways, like different atmospheres, different weather. I hope Part 3 has that. This right now, this is great. This is fantastic. It doesn't have to be like rain all the time or anything like that, but I like to see like you know, you guys want.
What are you?
Like, does it bug me? No, it don't bug me at all. But it'd be nice to see like different kinds of things. Like even just set it like have characters go out during like the early morning, or even like the like maybe during dusk, you know, sunset. Just different kind of lighting just make it cool, you know. Boy. Save him. It sucks that guy is gone. Like, Sephiroth tried to save him, but like he couldn't let go of Tifa.
He's in Fate's hands now. Do you know the way?
Yeah. Following the river should get us back to the village.
We're not going to the village. Can you get us to the reactor?
I just realized I've been playing on performance smooth and I'm digging it so far.
Sorry, I don't think I can.
I see. Well, we certainly can't send you back alone. You'll be safer with us.
Okay.
So the rest of the stream, I'm just gonna leave it at performance
I'll be joining
smooth.
you up front this time.
What?
For your performance review.
You kidding me?
Good luck.
There we go, Sephiroth joined the party. This is fun. This is fun. That's our first bench. I don't really need it though. Don't need it, I'm still gonna use it. Always take advantage of it. As you can tell, benches do show up again. Which is nice. Let's do yeah. Focus left.
Off you go.
Oh, there we go. Get the player stuff off. Yeah, I know how to play it. Press X to slash Masamune, and then hold to unleash a range attack. Landing a certain number of attacks will allow you to perform branching finishes like Pierce, Sword Dance, Y, finishing, filling your gauge, limit gauge. Okay, cool. Okay, so right bumper to enter retaliation stance. While in the stance, press X at the right time to parry upcoming attacks. Okay.
Die. Get back. Farewell.
Okay, Sephiroth. Man. I was trying to do some moves, and I'm playing dynamic mode, and he's just crushing everybody. Wow.
More Mako gas ahead.
Am I playing on performance? I am. Performance smooth seems to be the best way to go.
There's no way around it either. Just have to go through.
Poor Tifa, she's coughing.
Let's not waste any time. Mako this thick is dangerous.
Empowerment.
Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
Oh, I forgot I was doing the. I was trying to do the. I was trying to do the block the stance, but I was actually doing the dual sword synergy skills with Cloud and Sephiroth. Let's go.
A Mako spring.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, but if we keep using Mako to power our homes, springs like this will disappear, right?
What are you talking about? Who told you that?
My dad. And the mayor, if you must know.
Except the planet's huge. Mako will never run out, right?
Naturally formed materia. And look at the size of it. Astounding.
Oh, okay. That's the
For the
recap.
Mako energy to condense into something like this, it must have taken an eternity.
I've always wondered, how does materia let you cast spells exactly?
How did you ever get to be a soldier? To put it simply, the knowledge of the ancients is sealed within each orb. That knowledge not only connects us to the planet, it allows us to tap into her power. That's how we can use magic. Or so they say.
Really? Magic sure is weird.
I know someone who'd be livid to hear you call it weird, or magic for that matter. I can just imagine what he'd say. It's an affront to science.
Who?
Hojo, from Research and Development. His predecessor was a great man, but him... he is anything but. We should press on.
Yeah, remember what happened there. I was looking to see how, checking Twitter to see if anything got posted for, because everybody's saying like GTA 6 is going to be like, we're getting a trailer like today or sometime next week, and then Final Fantasy 7 Remake page just posted about the recap for this game, for a remake up to this game. It's kind of neat. Love this music though. Alright, let's do this.
All right, steady. I got your back. All right.
Alright, you know what, Sephiroth? Time for Cloud to take over.
Brace yourself. Piece of cake.
I'm sitting here getting wailed on trying to do his stance. That's the only thing about Sephiroth's gameplay I'm probably not really familiar with. Is like his whole. I think it's cool when you hit the move. It's cool and all. When you parry with him, but just I like the parry with everybody else. Just a simple button push. Not a critique. It's just how I feel about the parry system. I love it when it's like just a simple like dodge button. They're trying to make Sephiroth cool, which I see people play Sephiroth like he's broken. He's a busted mess, right? No, not a busted mess. He's a busted character. If you know how to play his combat, you really have to like keep practicing with him. I haven't sussed anybody yet. Oh, get away.
Burn.
Alright, Sephiroth? Finish it.
This way.
You take some damage? Might have used some of these magic bullets though. Looks decent on the Xbox as well. On the Switch too, it looks more goopy, but still look like water to me. There we go.
Heads up.
Steady, you're nothing.
This won't be the last.
We didn't get damaged in that fight. Yeah. I'm thinking so, guys. So my impressions of the Xbox version. You want performance? Performance mode smooth. That's the best way to go. I know I said it earlier, but just overall, this whole section here, everything looks fantastic. It still has a little blurry side, like some of the faces a little blurred, but if you can stand that a little bit, yeah, performance smooth is the best way to go for the 60 FPS. The game looks fantastic still, like the rocks and the visuals. Let's see, we got synergy skills now.
I got your
Ouch. Ouch, Ash. shit hurt. You know what? I don't have wind. If I need a heal, that's fine. Okay. Same as remake, pressuring system. Oh, stop fucking up. Made me look bad.
Try here, hold still.
Braver followed by.
Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
How's your healing capabilities? Pretty good. Regular cure does 1600. Oh, that's right. I could show you guys the stat. Okay, so Cloud's got 170 attack, 166 magic, 101 defense, 73 defense, strength 74, magic 72, vitality is 48 with spirits 48, luck is 50, speed is okay. Let's check out Sephiroth. Yeah, attack 251, 255 for magic, defense 142, magic defense 143. Wow. He's got 76 strength, 78 magic, vitality and spirit is over 100. Luck is 30, 40, and then speed is 42. So yeah, Cloud's got more luck, and he's got more critical hit rate. Okay, cool. I just like this game too. That's what I like about the climbing. Ready to move on. I'll get to probably after these next couple of parts. We'll see how we'll see what time it is.
Piece of cake.
That was. Yeah, I got a little bit longer. Wow. Jump. Jump. Auto cast materia. There's a lot more different materials in this game as well. There's a lot more material. And it's all big swamp. Comet material. Yeah, we're gonna show that off for the stream. Actually, you know what? We don't really need. We don't need ice. Oh, yeah, I want to show you guys. Meteor. I'm going to cast it once because it takes a crap ton of NP. Yeah, so I definitely want to show you guys the boss fight at least, and then the upcoming Mako reactor stuff. Or at least get a couple more story bits before I end the stream. Wow.
Mako gas levels reduced by 20%.
shot people.
Mako gas levels reduced by 70%. No Mako gas detected. Elevator access granted.
Yeah, usually this chapter 1 takes you about hour and a half, 2 hours to do. Depends how much you want to explore. And like really take your time with it. So chapter 1 is basically like the opening, like Cloud explains the backstory of what happened 5 years ago at Nibelheim. The whole Zack portion in the beginning. And then chapter 2 is all about exploring the town of Calm. Then you get to the grasslands for the first time, like really see how big the game's gonna be, like this one area. And then like you play the whole entire chapter 2, you can either just do the story part, which takes you about an additional hour or so maybe. It doesn't take a whole lot if you know what you're doing. But if you want to explore and take your time, max out like the grasslands region, do everything in it before you do the final boss fight for that area. You're looking at about a 10+ hour experience just for the demo, which is great. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming the whole demo. I just want to give you guys a little, just a little taste how it looks like on the Xbox.
Looks like a way out.
Saw a few visuals, different graphical settings. But I think I found the perfect one for all you guys is performance smooth. You guys can play around with it. But yeah. Graphics mode's great for 4K, but like again, 30 FPS. Like if you're okay with that, that's fine too. I'm more of a 60 FPS guy. So I gotta have 60 FPS. Alright, get back. Wow, this guy looks great.
This way.
You said you wanted to be a hero.
You want to be a hero?
Wish I hadn't.
Wish I hadn't.
It thinks we're after materia.
Someone should tell it we're not.
Be my guest.
Oh, I did parry it, but
Maybe try. They gotta keep your guard up.
yeah. I know you're weak against fire.
Calling fire.
Nice, I blocked it.
Try to mix it up. You need to vary your attack.
Not doing so great.
Saffron?
Rookies.
I'm like... oh. Can I still do meteor? Yes. It doesn't take all my materia, but... I want to see it.
Damn it! Not again!
Get it together.
There we go.
On me.
Oh, I love this part.
Done.
Sephiroth! Pretty mobile.
Till we knock it down.
Good thing I don't just fight with a sword.
Nice work, Cloud.
On you. Try to keep your guard up. You're practically panting.
I'm excited.
Such a puppy.
Well, Sephiroth and Cross Synergy ability. Double healing. Let's go.
Don't like the looks of this.
Stay alert.
On me. Yes, sir. Whoa. That was insane.
I've got this. I've got this. Oh, get away. No, dang it.
Can't go near the Mako.
Okay, can't go through the Mako.
When we're done.
Of course.
Defense Cloud.
Ah, missed. Oh, he's got a limit. Okay. He's got a limit for Ascension? This should finish him. Oh,
this
heck yeah.
ends here. Got ya.
Take it from here.
That was good. That boss fight is so much fun.
Nice work.
Okay, hold up. Maybe I'm missing something here, but everything you've said makes Sephiroth sound like a stand-up guy.
Well, he was.
And now he's pure evil, trying to kill everyone on the planet. Help me to understand this shit. Tell me something that'll really make my blood boil.
Oh, I will. I will.
Yeah.
You wait out here, Tifa.
No way! I want to go too. Please?
Sorry, no civilians. Even if we weren't on a mission.
Come on!
Keep the young lady safe.
Carry on.
Ah! You better keep me safe. I really wanted to see the reactor.
Oh, okay.
Would it kill this guy to say something?
Yeah, about that, Tifa.
Didn't expect it to be all systems go.
You'd think it'd be running at reduced output, like most last-gen models.
And let me guess, villagers don't have a clue about this.
Knowing Shinra? Of course not.
The company really needs to be more transparent.
Tell that to the president.
What exactly is the problem with this place?
The people in charge. While most reactors are under the jurisdiction of urban planning, this one is overseen by R&D.
Huh. Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about this?
Whatever you see here, you are not to speak of it.
Oh, I won't.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Part 3. I'm still debating if I want to stream it or not. My problem is the whole part 3's optimization is good on PC. That's all I'm gonna say. I know some people had issues with it, especially Rebirth. In part 1, like remake when it first came out, I know it got fixed, but people had to like mod it to a point where you can change like the DirectX 11, 12. They had to like change it back to 11 to make it run smooth. And then Square's like, oh yeah, we're meaning to fix that. So But then again, we don't know if this is going to be day one of everything. I hope it is for part 3.
Like to say a few words to your sword first?
I think to set people up to have every part 3 on everything. Switch 2, Xbox, Series X and X, PS5, PS5 Pro, Switch 2, Nintendo Switch 2 I should say, not just Switch 2. That's what I'm hoping. I hope it's on everything. If that's the case, then I gotta decide, like, do I really want the collector's edition for PlayStation 5, or do I just want to, like, just get the PC version and just play it, you know? Stream for you guys. I'll talk to my community and see what they want me to do. That's you guys. So, you guys ain't left out. Anyone watching this video, you're not left out. You're part of the community. So, appreciate you guys a ton. Wow, this looks great.
Genova? Wasn't that...
Cool. No frame drops so far on this stream. Great. That's all I want to see.
The malfunction must be forcing the pods to depressurize. Cloud, go out and shut off the valve.
Copy.
Alright, let's do this. You got it, Sephiroth. Let's shut off the valve. This is for like the haptic feedback on the PlayStation 5, so that's why they have it like this. You're supposed to really feel the tension of the valve as you turn it, with the adaptive triggers. And the haptic feedback too. Which is really nice. It's really cool. Really nice stuff. While the Xbox and Nintendo, it just vibrates a lot. Not a bad thing. Like, even the Xbox, even Nintendo and Xbox have it where they got different kinds of rumbles. Like, it rumble a little bit when he's like trying to turn it, but as soon as he does turn the valve, you do feel the rumble kick up a little bit, which is really nice. There we go. Showtime.
What are you doing?
These pods were built for the production of artificial materia. But Hojo repurposed them as incubators, cages for animals, infused with Mako, all to birth a new breed of monster.
Yeah, Hojo's a sick puppy.
Didn't stop at animals. Oh no, there were other subjects. Look. My mother's name was Genova. Could it be that I was created the same way?
What?
Am I the same as these monsters?
Sephiroth.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that I was different, that I was special, but not like this. Not like this. Am I even human?
Eventually, we went back to the inn. But when we got there, Sephiroth locked himself in his room.
The mayor had been looking forward to having dinner with bona fide soldiers, so he didn't take the news too well. Dad had to put up with his belly aching for hours afterward.
Huh?
Must have sucked. But what about Sephiroth?
Bear's like,
What
I
happened
must
to him?
suck. What about Sephiroth though?
He left. Didn't tell a soul where he was going.
Actually, I do have enough time to finish up this, at least the flashback part, right? After Cloud gets done explaining the story. So I'll end it just after all this. Now you get me something to eat. It's about lunchtime here. And after that, I got a few things I need to get done.
I met Sephiroth as he was heading for Shinra Manor, and he acted like I wasn't even there. Busy, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm busy.
Haven't heard anything about the reactor either. What happened up there anyway?
Boy, you do not want to know.
Sephiroth? I did see him leave a little while ago. Don't know what bee got in his bonnet, but the man was not in a good mood.
Looking for Sephiroth? He just left, I'm afraid. Maybe he needed some fresh air?
Find out.
He's holed up inside the mansion.
Something's been off ever since he came back from the reactor. Too much exposure to Mako? Then we ought to bring him some medicine.
Yeah, like, the time of day, like at night, Nibelheim looks beautiful. Like, looks awesome at nighttime. Looks so good. I can't go any further than this, but lighting looks great. The atmosphere.
I'm beat. No reason for you to be burning the midnight Mako either. Go get some shut-eye.
And
I saw Sephiroth making a beeline for the manor. Wonder why. While I got you, any chance you could convince him to autograph that photo I took?
I'll try, but oh, he's not in a good mood.
If you're looking for Sephiroth, I saw him headed toward the mansion.
Sephiroth wasn't looking so hot when he passed by. Hope everything's okay.
Shinra Manor was the biggest building in town, and older than the reactor. The company used to conduct research there, back when they were still a small manufacturer. Even so, the rent on that plot was basically what kept the village afloat.
Well, here we are. What now?
I mean, the whole place is pitch black. You think he's sleeping or something?
What if he's sick and needs our help?
Him? A little Mako poisoning isn't gonna hurt a living legend.
Go and check on Sephiroth for us, will ya?
Hurry, please.
Alright. I'll hurry up. Oh, cool. Cloud leveled up, so he's extra 100 health. Wow, the mansion. Yep. Yeah, there. I felt that. There's a tiny bit of frame rate drop there. Not a whole lot. Just enough I noticed it a little.
Took a look around the place, but Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
Boy, it's just like, this gives me like Resident Evil vibe. That's like one thing about this Shinra Manor, the mansion. It reminds me of Spencer Mansion, Resident Evil 1. Just like the aesthetic, right? The way, like the atmosphere. All right, here we go.
Ooh. Never knew it had a basement.
It was news to me too. Doubt anyone in the village had a clue.
Let me in. Ooh, what was that? A little something. Like my character didn't want to move there for a second.
Excavated from a 2,000-year-old rock layer, a life form in stasis. Professor Gast named this life form Genova. MEGL 77-1977. Genova. Verified as an ancient. MEGL 9/13/1977. Genova project approved. So, they named the life form Genova. And once they understood what she was, they grew ambitious.
Oh boy.
Hey, Sephiroth. What you got there?
Leave me be.
Leave me be.
And that was it. He stayed holed up in the basement. Reading, like a man possessed.
Just like the original game. Like, the books appear, he's reading, and all of a sudden he finds something else, and he does that same exact thing.
We got Genova. A locked reactor door. The name of Sephiroth's mother. And ancients. Ah, screw it. Racking my brain's not gonna get me anywhere. May as well just ask the guy.
Yeah, bring your sword. You're gonna need it.
Ah, Cloud. I've come across the most fascinating passage. The specimen found in strata dating back 2,000 years smiled with what could only be described as ethereal grace. Though the truth eluded me at first, I later determined that she was an ancient, or a steward of the planet, as they are referred to in legend. She needed a name, and so I dubbed her Genova. The Genova project was approved soon after. A bold initiative to resurrect the long-dead ancients. An initiative that resulted in my conception. Or rather, my creation. The crowning glory of Professor Gast's wondrous experiment.
Yeah, he done lost his mind.
I should go. Mother is waiting.
Sephiroth, wake up, buddy.
Hey! Hey, hold on!
Ooh, that had to hurt.
I keep asking myself, why couldn't I have come to sooner? If I had, maybe I could have saved the village. Or tried, at least.
So I wonder if the...
What?
When you can skip all this, right? Because you can carry your save data over. That's one thing I forgot to let you guys know if you didn't know. Once you complete chapter 2, and it starts like, I guess before you go in, like into the Mithril Mines, I think that's what the game like cuts off. I don't know if they're gonna have like a special video at the end or anything like that. It'd be kind of neat if they did. If they kept like a little hidden video. I'm not sure if they do. But yeah, it's definitely going to be like fun to see. Like, I guess you just once you can load up your save file and you just go right into the Mithril Mines. I guess I think that's how they're going to work it. Kind of curious. I'm kind of curious what they do for like the cutoff point.
Hey,
I know it's after the snake boss, Midgar.
The villagers need your help.
Or Midgar Zalem, whatever you want to call him in the OG. Yeah, you can definitely tell like right here. It's a little rough, right? Especially like him in the background and the NPCs, like they're blurry. Like that's the only thing you gotta like comprehend. Not comprehend, but like sacrifice. And like really like understand and accept that, okay, the game's gonna be a little blurry, but what's the benefit of it? 60 FPS and the game still looks great, even on the Xbox. It's like PlayStation 5. The lighting's gonna make a whole difference too. It's gonna help out a ton when you bring the lighting to the PlayStation 5 portion. I'm having a blast like replaying this on the Xbox. Xbox Series X is a great game to play. It really has the fidelity and the graphics and the performance is great. I only had like one dip, like the whole entire time.
Is it true? Sephiroth did this?
Oh, it was him, all right. And he's still here. So keep your eyes peeled.
God.
Get your head straight. I need you to secure the way out. Now!
Yes, sir.
Sephiroth? But why would he...
Lost his mind, man. Lost his marbles.
Am I gonna die?
Hold on.
Alright. I thought I heard. That's just people screaming on the game. It's funny, his reaction is like, oh, I can't go anywhere? Dang it. In case you guys are wondering, yeah, he hurt his leg, so he's limping around.
Almost there.
It's probably one of the things that a lot of people criticize. It's like, why does it take so long to get through this section? It's like, they want you to, like, take it in and understand, like, the severity of what's going on. Oh, that bush wasn't there in the Switch 2 version. Or that bush. I don't remember seeing a pine tree there. Okay. Yeah, I think you people on the Xbox Series X and S, I think you guys would be perfectly fine. I have like no issues at all. And the same with the Switch 2. I mean, if you're not worried about like missing assets or like maybe they got cut down on the foliage a little bit. The visuals are not as crisp on the handheld. I mean, you're gonna be having fun, right? And even dock mode, like you're getting a solid like what 1080p 30 FPS mode, dude. It's like I'm happy with everything they're doing. Like this is. They said that part 3 is gonna look even better than Rebirth, so can't wait. Can't wait to see what that looks like. All how much you gotta say is like everything's progressing smoothly. We're on pace. We're at the schedule and all that. And you just have to wait just a little while longer.
Run away.
Not a little while longer, but
You
just a
have
little
to
longer.
leave. You have to live.
That tells me Summer Games Fest, or at the earliest, a rumored big state of play with first party and third party titles.
Hey! Hey!
It all depends, right?
Hang in there! You're gonna be okay! Don't worry. I got you. Come on, let's get you up.
Well. There you go.
You monster! There he is! Sephiroth! Stop! You sick son of a bitch! That's far enough! Drop the sword!
I think what's going on here, like, yeah, they got their guns and stuff, but that's the legendary war hero Sephiroth, like, and seeing him go nuts like this, they're frightened. They're frightened stiff. Like, they can't. I think that's what Square Enix is going for. That's why it kind of feels off, but I understand that they're afraid of this guy, right? What a flashback.
Wait for me. I'm coming.
Sephiroth!
What a shot. Iconic shot, especially this part. Like Sephiroth's in the fire, in the flames, and just walking through it like he can't be touched. That's what they're going for. It's like it's insane.
I followed Sephiroth all the way back to the reactor.
Getting towards the end already. And the flashback chapter 1 sequence.
When Sephiroth showed up, Dad decided that he was going to confront him. Dad. It was Sephiroth, wasn't it?
Poor Tifa.
He did
Everything
this,
she goes
didn't
through
he?
in this flashback. Being so excited to beat the guide and
Sephiroth. Soldiers. Mako. Shinra.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
I just realized she's wearing high heels. Like, not high heels, but she's wearing heel boots. I'm thinking to myself, like, once she go up through that fence, like the cages or whatever, grates. I didn't see that. I didn't recognize it from before, but
Mother, I have come for you. Now open the way for me.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
be fish and nut nut. Wow.
You promised you'd save me. If I was ever trapped or in trouble.
Yeah, that's just. Yeah, the facial expression in this game is great. Especially, like, Cloud in the flashback here, you can see, like, just, how just emotionally distraught he is.
Your son. Mother, together we will reclaim our world. And I know exactly how we can do that. The Promised Land.
Sephiroth!
Mother, they have come again. The ones who robbed you of the planet. Your planet. But there's no need to be sad, Mother. Because I'm here for you. Now and forever.
You killed my mom. You killed Tifa. My village. My home.
They were mine by right. This planet too, for I have been chosen.
I believed in you. No. Not you! Whoever the hell you are!
Just realize this gets pretty loud. Wow, I didn't realize. So Xbox has some texture loading issues there. I wasn't on the base PS5 or even Switch 2. Interesting. Like just the dirt on his face is cutting in and out. I don't know if it's part of the scene or
That's
not.
the last thing I
I
remember.
remember doing that.
The rest is a blank.
The hell it is? What happened?
It was all over the news. I remember watching it with my mom. They said he went missing during a training exercise. But then, the story changed. A couple days later, they started reporting that he was killed in action. Yeah, that was it.
The news outlets are nothing but Shinra mouthpieces spewing propaganda. Only dumbasses believe that shit.
Question. Does that make me a dumbass?
I didn't say that. What I meant
I
was...
love the banter.
Screw Shinra for manipulating honest folks.
Yeah, good save there, Barrett.
It doesn't matter what they said back then. Sephiroth was in Midgar. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
To know about alive so much as around?
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Because he wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Jenova at his side.
After 5 years? Not to sound like a broken record, but it's really bothering me.
Well, what's bothering me is all this Jenova stuff.
Excuse me. Guess the travel or something really did a number on my back. Feels as stiff as a board.
I mean, you guys been on a roll all,
Let me
all
take a
day.
look. Wow. You weren't kidding, were you? Let's get you back to the room.
Yeah, let's just call it a night. No amount of guesswork will get us any closer to the truth, so how about we give our heads a rest? Oh, no you don't. That bed's mine.
Sweet dreams.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Love Rebirth so much.
Hey, Aerith? You awake?
Barely.
My Elgato's trying to go to sleep. Or my Xbox.
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5
Wait, why did my screen get a little dim?
And you're asking me this?
Just had a feeling you'd know.
Blank is the kind of short there,
Probably
bro.
did at one point. All that stuff was taken from me, though. Or
Oh, man.
maybe erased?
By whispers?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Why what?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
Yeah, they had to talk. Okay. Are you still sleeping?
Cloud, you up?
And alright. There you go. That's the end of the flashback of Nibelheim 5 years ago. Like I said, it's been a super fun time. I'm definitely enjoying my time with the Xbox version. Again, like I said again, the performance smooth is probably the better option. I tested all three out. I was mostly on graphics for a little while, but again, if you're big on the 30 FPS, you want the best visuals possible. Graphics mode is the best way for you. Performance smooth, I think, is better out of the two between uh, sharp and smooth. I think smooth is the best one to go. Um, yeah, overall, I'm impressed with the Xbox version. It plays just like the PS5 version, other than it does have the better lighting, of course. Um, I hope they do tweak a little bit. There was a couple instances where the frame rate dropped just a tiny bit in a spot. And then, of course, like Claw's face went from like being dirty to being clean. It's like kept blowing that texture back in and out between the Sephiroth and the Cloud, flash back and forth. Other than that, I think this game looks great. It's gonna play well. If you guys are first time on Xbox, if you're watching this video, my overall impressions are very high. I'm very pleased with this version of the game. If you like Remake, you're gonna like Rebirth. Rebirth is a lot bigger game. After this, you do get to explore Calm, and then you go out in the grasslands, which is one of the big regions of the whole game. I'm not gonna spoil anything else. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. I'm probably gonna play this on the Switch too. Finish up my playthrough of that. I just want to showcase the Xbox Series X version to you guys, and I will upload this. Of course, it'll be on YouTube as you guys are watching this. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get off here, get some sleep. Not get sleep, but I might take a nap. But I need to like eat, get a couple of things done, and yeah, it's been fun. I've been enjoying this. I will be debating whether to stream part 3 when it drops next year or whenever it's gonna be. We are definitely getting something like here soon. He's just said, yeah, wait just a little longer, just a little longer, which means anywhere between now and late July, we're getting a part 3 review trailer. I don't know if we're getting like a release date. They already said they got a release window, release date chosen. They already know when they're gonna review it, what they're gonna show. Right now they're preparing, like doing preparations for the review for the announcement. So that's good news about part 3. But as far as like this, like you guys enjoy Rebirth. I'm glad it's dropping just over a month away, like 36 days away or so. Or no, actually 34 days away from this thing dropping it on Switch 2. So with that said, hope you guys enjoy this one. Let me know in the comments below what you guys plan on playing Rebirth on, or have you guys played it before? Let me know in the comment section below. If you're watching this VOD on Twitch, feel free to give me a follow. Hit the notification bell when I do go live. I do want to get back to playing Remake and Rebirth as a stream. I do want to finish up Dying Light the Beast. So I got a few things I want to play on stream, but I don't know when that's going to be. I really want to just get this out here because not many people are covering the Xbox version of this game. I want to showcase it off and give my honest thoughts on it. I think the game's fun. It's amazing looking. It does have some like performance issues, like being a little blurry, like the resolution is down a tad. But overall, you get 60 FPS consistently, only like one drop during the demo. I'm pretty sure that's all ironed out by now, and the game's dropping very soon. So hopefully we get part 3 soon, review, and hopefully we get the announcement, hey, this thing is coming out for everything. That'd be great. So with that said, hope you guys enjoy this one. I'm going to get off here, upload this to YouTube, and I will be back whenever. I got a lot of stuff to do. I want to get some relaxation in, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Be safe out there. Be nice to each other. Links down below for my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. You guys know what to do. If you're on YouTube, Twitch, feel free to do all the other wonderful stuff. Follow, hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.